Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Paul. It's rebounded by Zubac.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Okogie. Leonard defending. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Inside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Here's Westbrook coming off a Suns make. 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Booker.
Have we gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers? So a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
That free throw good from Booker.
Booker just one of these guys who's calculating on the offensive end. He's trying to figure out what defenses are doing. He's always working hard to find shots, and he's going to influence the game with the way he can produce.
Here's Morris. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Good on the bucket.
What a fantastic play by Russell as he gets up in the air. That is just not your average 2 points.
Ball against Westbrook. Durant inside. And a nice finish on the layup. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Leonard right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Kawhi operating in the painted area. So tough to stop.
Here's Booker. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard outside. Right wing. Minute 32 left to play in the first quarter. Stolen by Ayton. And here's the fast break. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Ayton.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Leonard on the wing. Covington against Durant. Shot clock at 3. Covington passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Here's Paul. Unable to get that one. Westbrook with the defensive effort. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Covington. Launches a 3. Knocks down the triple.
Covington must prefer that. He gets a great rhythm on the catch and shoot.
Here's Paul. Deflected. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And that one's good. Covington.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Westbrook against Paul. Fades. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 4th rebound in this one. George outside. And stolen by Booker. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, a good close contact. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Clippers?
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Robert Covington, and it's Highland in at the point guard position. Clock at 4 for 3. Covington nails it from beyond the arc. Covington's got 8.
And Covington's range is a big asset for this offense. I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Booker. Fires for 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And that one's good. Covington. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Counted from distance.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator in Kevin Durant. You hit a 3, you know he's coming back at you.
Leonard outside. Outside Covington. Picked by Covington for 3. George. Fires top of the key. And again, it's the Clippers.
And it'll be interesting. Will they start calling Covington's number offensively the way he's going?
Outside Durant. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
George for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Now here's Durant. He has 7. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Durant with a screen on George. Just 5 to shoot. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Okogie. Leonard defending. And stolen by Covington. Here's George. And that one hits the back iron. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. On the wing, Durant. Covered by Covington. Booker, the pass to Ayton. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
George outside. 1:10 left to play in the first half of basketball. The Suns have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. Pass to Durant. Fades and shoots. That shot missing. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's Highland. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Leonard passes to Covington. Shoots over Durant. Covington, no good.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Oh, got a piece of it. To the paint. Durant finds Booker. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. It's going to go on Paul George. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Zubac, he's checked in for Plumlee. Morris comes in for Covington. Batum is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Gordon in for George. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
Triple substitution. Russell Westbrook.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. And here's Ayton. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
The first one falls.
Well, Ayton and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9.
And here's Gordon. No good that time. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Clippers ahead. Thanks very much, Allen. We'll be back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. How about Robert Covington displaying all his skills today?
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking out of the way.
Wow.
I know it's just 2, but man, that's a nice 2. Westbrook with the insane creativity. Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
Westbrook, the pass to Morris. Morris sets a screen. The drive by Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
Look, I know some guys are going to dunk, but when it's Westbrook, man, he fires up his teammates.
The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. Make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Back to Gordon. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Great finish from Gordon in traffic. You like to see the smaller guys operate down low as long as they're patient.
And that one's good by Durant.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Morris against Durant, and stolen by Paul. And now the Suns fast break from behind the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
Gordon finds Batum. Back to Gordon. Here's Westbrook. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Westbrook's got 8.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Here's Booker. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. 9 points in the game.
He's so dangerous from the mid-range. Booker's feel is uncanny.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. George comes in for Gordon. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Leonard on the wing. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Leonard.
Leonard once again imposing his will.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Morris, a screen on Paul. Pass to Zubac. Morris outside. Now here's Zubac. George with it. Now guarded by Booker. Back to Zubac. Now Morris. No good on the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Paul. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Zubac with a screen on Paul. Paul against Morris. Zubac passes to Leonard. Back to Zubac. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Durant. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Suns trailing. For the lead. And the bucket is good. Durant with the finish. Durant's got 6 here in the quarter.
And we might be in for a special night. KD getting it going offensively.
George passes to Leonard. Now here's Zubac. Stolen by Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the 3rd quarter. There's 38 seconds left in the 3rd. Pass to Leonard. Goes up from the top of the key. Here's Zubac. Nails the baby hook. Zubac has got 6.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outside Paul. And he makes it on the layup. 9 points in the game.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Zubac into the lane. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Kevin Durant. The free throw drops from Zubac. He's perfect from the line this time. Booker for 3. And that's not going to go. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Clippers ahead, leading by a point. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac, and it's man in at the 1.
Just realizing it's time to shoot. Covington fires.
Ayton, no good. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Covington. Back to Leonard. George outside. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal.
It's going to go on Paul George.
Now, you might as well throw up the points. Booker shot 90% from the free throw line during the regular season.
Highland, he's checked in for man.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Covington, a screen on Paul. Pass to Zubats. Covington with it. And here's Leonard. George outside. Covington passes to George. Unloads. And too long on the shot.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
For 3, Booker. Ooh, nice D from George. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Leonard for 3. The Suns clear it. Durant, the pass to Paul. To the middle. It's tipped. All alone on the break. Here's George. And George with the jam.
You always talk about the first 2 steps in transition, and Paul George out quick and decisively that time.
Booker, the pass to Aiden. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Mason Plumlee.
Pass to Aiden. Here's Durant. 5 on the clock. Outside for Booker. Outside Durant. From deep. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And the Clippers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Outside Covington. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And Robert Covington, a guy who's out there to do it all for his team on both ends of the floor, is going to make plays that impact winning.
That one's no good.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And the Clippers have possession. Westbrook finds Plumlee. Out to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
The odds are in KD's favor here. He's a very consistent free throw shooter.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
George passes to Covington. Back to George. The ball's knocked loose. Leonard against Booker. Picked by Covington. It's Covington on the wing. And Durant with the block.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
And we have to take another look at that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. 1:27 left to play in the 4th quarter. Pass to Aiden. Booker with it, guarded by Covington. And Durant with the big finish.
Love the way Durant just goes after the jugular there. He's used to nailing those game changers.
Outside Covington. Leonard outside. Deflects the pass. In transition, here they come. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
Well, he's been in these spots before, and you can see Westbrook wants it and comes through.
Westbrook against Paul. Ayton, the screen on Westbrook. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. And there's a 3-second violation. .40 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Westbrook. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Up top, Paul. Pounded by Westbrook. Durant. And he buries it.
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
Leonard for three. Misses the three. Durant inside. Working on Covington.
Well, the great ones can do this. When Durant gains an advantage inside, you know he's going to score or he's going to get fouled.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
Here's Westbrook. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll...
I smack clowns with mad style.
emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning the championship.
Now look at Memphis' starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Back to Morant. Paul with the steal, and Paul with a clear path to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup.
The quickness of Chris Paul isn't limited to just his offense. He is an amazing defender who can really rack up the steals.
Here's Morant. Can't connect from short range.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Adams with it, now guarded by Ayton. Pass to Morant. And he drives in, and then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Morant. On the wing, Bain. Puts up a 3, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brooks. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
Paul with the buckets. Paul's got 8 points.
With the ball on his string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Paul. Morant kicks to Bain. Adams with the screen on Booker. And a wide open look for Bain. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bain. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
Here's Ayton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And KD throws it down.
You know, people underestimate the speed of Durant. He gets up court quickly.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Suns leading by 5. Booker with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Booker, no good.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Bain against KD. Good. A nice assist from Booker. 6 points for Kevin Durant.
Certain guys have a nose for scoring the ball. KD draws contact and makes the adjustment.
The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's Ball with the ball for Phoenix. 7-point differential. Here's Ayton. And Adams sends it back. Back to Paul. Now the dish to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Goes up again, and the shot goes in.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Morant looking around. And stolen by Ayton. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Suns.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth tennis team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Ayton dishes to Paul. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Booker. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Booker with no one around. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Here's Okogie. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Morant against KD. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Morant. That one drops for him. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
And Ayton throws it down.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low, here's Durant. And the rejection by Jackson. Outside, Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bain's got it back down to within single digits for the Grizzlies.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That is great body control by Jaren Jackson. Takes the hit, completes the play, now gets to the line for one more.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
The offensive rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Pass to Morant. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Back to Brooks. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. Okogie for 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Here's Booker and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Bain finds Morant. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And it's good. 2 points. Jackson's got his second bucket.
I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's special.
Rebound by Okogie.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blooper. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Bain passes to Adams to the left wing. Here's Morant. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Kicks it out to Paul. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks, the pass to Bain. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bain's game. It helps him get to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Paul with the ball, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Paul passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
The Grizzlies trail by 8, so the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Kennard is out there with Jones. Kennard for 3. It's good from long range. Kennard's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Grizzlies. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Here's Jackson, and so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Paul against Jones. The pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
He's a smooth athlete. Even on a straight dunk, you can see Jaren's ease of movement in the air.
Adams sets the pick for Kennard. Durant with the steal. Okogie for 3. Ayton attacking. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 6. To the paint. Feeds it to Jones. And stolen by Ayton. Driving in. Booker the pass to Okogie. His three-pointers off the mark. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. There's the feed to Jackson. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Adams down low. Defended by Booker. Jackson from long range. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Okogie misses. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Adams sets the pick for Kennard. And stolen by Ayton. Paul left side. Durant wide open. He fires. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. And stolen by Booker. Outside Durant. Plays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 10-point Suns lead.
And with a good feel for the game, Booker sensed the right time to go for that steal.
And it's off from three-point range. Ball goes in. Ayton kicks to Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kennard on the wing. With the shot, shoots. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Jackson.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Fires from 14. Another one falls for Phoenix.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Kennard up top. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Great read from Kennard, showing a selfless attitude, getting it to his teammate.
Passes it to Okogie. The 3. Second shot opportunity. Kept alive. It's stolen by Adams. Kennard with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. They double him with Booker. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Bangs home the trifecta. Kennard's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Outstanding decision. Kennard is getting better and better at creating offense for himself.
And we talk about the playmaking abilities of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And so he makes both from the line. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Adams with the screen on Booker. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark.
rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Jones looking for an opening. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Kennard. And it's sent back by KD. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Kennard for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Ball left side. And so it's Phoenix ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've set the
Please give a big round of applause.
and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Who's out there for Phoenix. And they recover it. For 3, Booker buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
Beautiful ball movement from Kevin Durant. Easily found.
Oh, that was something else.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Bain, no good. Phoenix leading by 13. Right side, Durant. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Known for his shooting ability, Durant is fantastic from their mid-range.
Out to Morant. Into the lane, and Morant throws it down.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Oh!
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Pass to Okogie. KD against Jackson. Fades back. Another one falls for Phoenix.
I don't think we've ever seen a player of Durant's size who can handle the rock that well.
Bain, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside for Durant. For 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Kennard with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Durant just inside the line. Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall. Here's Morant. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And Adams kicks to Bain. They get it again. Outside Jackson for the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Whoa, hammering it in.
Here comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And that one's good, Morant.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Paul dishes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
And it's Morant missing. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. At one point, they led by 16.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Phoenix.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Paul with the ball, now defended by Bane. Okogie, the pass to Paul. Clock is at 3. With 3, Booker. The rebound by Steven Adams. On the wing, Bane. From the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Endorsed when you're playing in the same conference. The rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake, and when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one. Now here's Bain. Going inside, lays it up and banks it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Westbrook. Zubac with a screen on Morant. Out to Covington. Back to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Adams with a screen on Westbrook. From deep, Morant. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard outside. Zubac's high post. For three, Covington. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Jaren Jackson picks one up. That free throw misses.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
On the wing, Bain. Leonard defending. Here's Jackson. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Westbrook outside. Outside Covington. Oh, Brooks with the steal. From deep, Morant. Westbrook with the rebound. Leonard outside. Driving to the basket. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Boy, what is more fear-invoking than Kawhi off the bounce near the cup? Look out.
Morant against Westbrook. Brooks outside. Outside for Morant. On the wing, Bain. 5 to shoot. Over George. Bain, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Covington. Zubac with it. Zubac with a screen on Bain. George has the open look. Nails the wide open jumper.
Now, Paul George, a tremendous jump shooter. Squares up, knocks it down. The defense has got to be better.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah. Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Morant following the score by the Clippers. 1:25 left in the first. Here's Jackson. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
And he's just beating them to the punch on the boards right now. I mean, he's making a real big statement.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game. That putback's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
Now here's Westbrook. Takes it inside, and Westbrook slams it home.
Well, That's the acceleration of Russell Westbrook. Good night, defense. You had no chance.
Here's Bain. Moran against Westbrook. Jackson with a screen on Westbrook. And it's Moran off the drive.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Westbrook. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Moran with the slam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
And the Clippers have possession. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Covington passes to Zubac. Puts it up from 17. Adams grabs the miss.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Outside for Brooks. Fires the three. That one is off. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Clippers on top. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, the defense always so attentive to Russ, and he knows, okay, you're going to send defensive attention my way. I will find an open teammate.
Westbrook against Moran. Jackson outside. Back to Moran. Now Brooks. Jackson on the wing. Covered by Covington. Jackson can't get it to go.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what. There's no reason for that kind of shot.
Leonard passes to George. Let's go with a three. Kicks it out to Westbrook. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Adams with a screen on George. From deep, Bain. No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. From outside the arc. Leonard, that one's good. Leonard's got 5.
Shooting off the dribble is probably one of the toughest skills in the NBA, but Kawhi has it mastered.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Morris outside. Pass to Plumlee on the wing man. Back to Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. Plumlee a screen on Bain. Here's man. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Here's Bain. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Morris. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
For the finish. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
No problems knocking that one down. And the Clippers lead by 11.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And the dunk by Jackson.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's man. And again, it's the Clippers. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. From deep, Morant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Pass to man. No one near him. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Man's got 6 points.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
Jackson outside. Jackson with a screen on Gordon. A good look from Bane. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
There's 49 seconds left in the half. Man misses. The Grizzlies have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Bane finds Adams. Back to Bane. Jack's up at 3. Gordon pulls it in. The Clippers have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Pass to man. The 3 ball. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Morris can't hit. Here's Jackson. Oh, misses the dunk.
Great contest by the defender. That's it.
And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the games. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Tyus Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. Gets the 3 ball to go. Covington's got 5 now.
Robert Covington has put in the time to make himself a long-distance threat. Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
For 3, George. Offensive board. Out to Gordon. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Jackson outside. 4-3. And another miss by Memphis. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Back to Covington. Pass to Zubats. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Jones up top. Jackson with a screen on Westbrook. Jones from outside. On target from range. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Kennard. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Westbrook outside. Out to Gordon. The three is up. The Grizzlies pull it in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Jones in the post, working on Covington. Now Zubac. Westbrook outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Kicks it to George. 6 to shoot. And here's Zubac outside. No good there. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Kennard. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Westbrook against Jones. Pass to Covington. Not going to go that time. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And it's the Clippers on the break, and the jam by George.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Westbrook against Jones. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters. Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Kennard. Right side Jones. Pass to Kennard. Puts up a three. It's stolen by Leonard. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Leonard on the wing. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J. Leonard's got his third basket on the night right there.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Jones. Pass to Kennard. Shoots over George.
Well, we call that defensive chops, right? Paul George is great all over his man. He will not give up anything easy.
And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Mason Plumlee out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Highland in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Drops in the three.
You have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Covington. Plumlee with it. The fadeaway. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. From deep, Morant. Leonard pulls down the board. Los Angeles has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. And George launches it from deep. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Top of the key. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Let's go with a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 8 rebounds in the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Here's Highland. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Grizzlies have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Here's Morant. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. Westbrook, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, Russell Westbrook.
Outside Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Brooks from outside. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. The 3 is up. A rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Another shot. And it's Adams with the bucket inside. Adams has got his first 2 points.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Covington. Plumlee, a screen on Jackson. Covington finds Plumlee.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Westbrook against Morant. Shot from the top of the key. And the shot is good by Westbrook. And the Clippers lead by 19.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
The Clippers making a switch here. Zubac is checked in.
Ivica Zubac.
.151 left to play in the 4th. Here's Westbrook. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Westbrook against Morant. Here's Adams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
What I love about Steven Adams is he approaches the game with a level of physicality that sets a tone for his team. Outstanding defensively and growing offensively.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You too can become an NBA player.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. And it's Westbrook off the drive.
Boy, you love how Westbrook takes off on the drive. A physical guard who welcomes the contact.
And that one misses.
At the line for your Clippers.
Good on the second one. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Clippers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Bain into the lane. Jackson outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Leonard passes to Covington. George outside. Shot clock at 5. Looking to get back on track. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
Westbrook against Morant. Here he goes. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
And again, no good by the Clippers. Morant against Westbrook. And there's Bain. That one's good. The assist by Morant.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get the... Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot.
And I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year.
Outside for Durant. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Here's Los Angeles now. It's a 3-point game. And finished off by KD.
We have seen Durant make major strides as a defender. Excellent at coming away with steals, running.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Here now, the Clippers. Westbrook kicks to Zubac. Back to Westbrook. Out to Morris. The tray. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
Booker outside. Durant in the corner. Stolen by George. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Morris with the screen for George. Back to Morris. Leonard the pass to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Wants to get it to Zubac. And does. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Durant. Westbrook kicks to Morris. Leonard looking around. Outside for George. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Westbrook dishes to George. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Suns trail by 4. Paul outside. Now the pass to Booker. Fires for 3. No good there. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
And it's Durant missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Paul against Westbrook. Zubac, a screen on Paul. Shot from the wing. Second chance shot. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. And Booker kicks to KD. Passes to Ayton. Here's Booker. To end the drought. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. It's George on the wing. Fires the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Durant down low. Covered by Morris. KD can't get it to go. Pass to Zubac. Back to George. And stolen by Booker. And here we go. It's stolen by Morris. And that does it for the first quarter. The Clippers on top. They lead by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Marcus Morris is out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, and you don't want to let Devin Booker get easy points in transition.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to George. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Plumlee finds George. And then George with the jam.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks. My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Plumlee with the screen. He dishes it to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. KD passes to Booker. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the mist, one of Ayton's specialties.
Plumlee with a screen on Paul. Here's Westbrook. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Paul. For 3, Booker drains the three-pointer. Booker's got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
To the inside, Morris. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Morris has got 5. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. And the idea to close down the paint.
The shot by George, wide open. And the 3 ball is good. 8 points for him.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
Paul passes to Ayton. Another shot, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Clippers trail by 4.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Covington's checked in. Okogie, the pass to Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Gordon from outside. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Phoenix leading by 4. The drive by Booker. That's a 2 from Paul. Off the left rim and out.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Gordon with no one around nails the wide open jump shot.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
KD a screen. Booker fires from way outside. Phoenix no good that time either. Tipped away. Here's Highland. A miss that time would have put him up. For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
A near 7-footer, KD shooting almost 90% from the line for his career. That's a rare combination.
Plumlee is checked in for Los Angeles.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Plumlee sets the pick for Covington. There's the pass to Mann. Kicks it out to Gordon. The 3. Traps in the tray. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Covington.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's in it, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Sun. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, George is displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Shot clock at 5. Here's Highland. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Up again, and Booker able to finish. Booker's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Highland passes to Mann. Kicks it out to Covington. Good, nice job down low. Covington's got his second basket of the game.
A smart offensive player. I like watching Covington get interior positioning and look to score.
Puts the move on. A shot by Paul, no good. Clippers trail by 3.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
To the middle. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Morris outside. And George kicks to Zubac. Dishes to Morris. Zubac, a screen on KD. 6 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Good work defensively by KD. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. So they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Robert Covington's checked in for Marcus Morris. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Leonard on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. On the wing, George. Just 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Paul with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. For 3, Booker. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They've been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Here's Durant. A great assist by Paul as that one goes in. That's 10 points for KD.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Zubac trying to break loose. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been kept at just 5 points on the basket from George.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender, poor guy.
And Durant puts up a deep 3. That one, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Screen by Zubac. To the wing on the left. Back to Westbrook. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Westbrook's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Steps back. Here's Booker. Pass to Okogie. Here's Ayton. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Covington with the ball for the tie. And there's the nice layup by Leonard. Leonard's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Pass to Booker. Lead away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix, no good that time either. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. That one, no good. 3 on 3. Durant with a wide open look. Ayton, the pass to Okogie. Durant for 3. Misses the 3. Tie game in Los Angeles. And we'll have the start. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the one. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Goes back up. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Robert Covington picks one up.
It's just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
And stolen by Ayton. KD on the wing. Looking to get back on track here. The Clippers grab the miss. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Paul. Westbrook passes to Covington. Back to Westbrook. Now here's Covington. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. Down low, here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 15 rebounds.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
The kick out to Westbrook. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. Rebound by the Suns. Okogie's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Paul. Booker in the corner. Pass to Durant. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. 3-pointer. No good from Booker.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Left side, Leonard. High post, Zubac. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Zubac has got his first basket of the night.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide-open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
The pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Stolen by Zubac. Outside, Leonard. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Back to Westbrook. 5 on the clock. And finished off by Westbrook.
And we've seen this before, folks. Big possession, Westbrook rising to the occasion. How about that competitiveness?
Here's Paul. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Who else would you want on the line? Paul, this is what he does. He is a closer.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
Covington against Paul. Covington passes to Leonard. Chalk up 2 there. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
The drive by Paul. Ayton wide open. Offline with his 3.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Westbrook. Driving the lane. Leonard with no one around. Offensive rebound. Outside for George. There's the triple. score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Passes it to Covington. Outside, George. From deep. And Westbrook, here we go. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And we've come to expect that from Westbrook. Hard charging, putting defenders in a situation where they just have to foul. Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
Phoenix, no good that time either. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Leonard. Covington setting the pick for Leonard. A fadeaway. Rebound by Okogie. So the Clippers with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home. So thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Goal, 6-3.
We are in for it. Great in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. And Adams with the slam.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
The turnaround, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Love watching Chris work in that mid-range area. Does a great job of carving out space for his shot.
Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Bane against Paul. Bane looking around. And it's sent back by KD.
Beautiful defense from KD, a capable shot blocker, both on ball and in help situations.
Here's Ayton. No good on the 3. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
It's good. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Grant, and he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. And here is Paul. After the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. Bane against Durant. And KD throws it down.
The defense has to be careful. Kevin Durant has hops, taking the ball straight to the rim.
Passes it to Adams, and it's Brooks in the corner. Here's Bane. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. For 3, Booker, good on the three-point shot.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:16 left in the first quarter. Morant against Paul. Brooks dishes to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Beyond the arc. And there's Katie. That's good on the assist by Ayton. Durant's got 10 points.
At the arc, Kevin Durant is totally in his comfort zone. Nothing to shake him off that look.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Booker finds Paul. Ayton inside. Adams defending, and that one's good, Ayton.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Adams sets the pick for Bain. Over Booker. The Grizzlies shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
For three, Durant. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Up in time. And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. Suns moving the ball around. Okogie for three. Offensive rebound. Booker outside. And the pass to Okogie. Shot clock at 4, and it's good on the layup. Okogie's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And finished off by Morant.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Bain with it, now guarded by Booker. Adams with the screen on Booker. Here's Bain, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Booker outside. Clock at 4. Here's Paul. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Morant scanning the floor. To the inside. Inside. Outside for Jackson. Here's Adams. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. And finished off by Katie.
When Kevin Durant is shooting this efficiently, it's lights out. Defense better make a change.
Here's Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference. One of the best passes we've ever seen. Paul on time and on point.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 8-point game. Outside Jackson shoots the three. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
I love when Durant attacks with confidence, especially when he's this close inside.
Jackson has the open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. Suns leading by 10. And it's Paul penetrating. Outside, KD. 1:11 left now here in the second. Launches a three. Here's Hayton, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Hayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
Hayton hits them both. Memphis has gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. To the paint, here's Okogie in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jackson misses.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Shoots a fader. Another one falls for Phoenix.
It looks so easy for KD to rise up and knock that down.
Morant finds Bain. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Suns leading by 14.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Morant passes to Jackson. And again, Memphis no good. And Durant puts up a deep three. Oh, he got it to go!
Wow. I can't believe it.
Thank you, David. And we'll be...
Grizzlies, 25. The Suns, 44.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Jones is out there with Kennard, and that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Outstanding decision. Kennard is getting better and better at creating offense for himself.
Outside for Durant. From deep. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Paul over to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball is called on the floor.
Booker against Jones. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
The Grizzlies trail by 18. Kennard, the pass to Adams, and stolen by Booker, and Paul with a clear path to the hoop. The deep three from Durant. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Adams sets the pick for Kennard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kennard's got 6.
We've seen Kennard steadily increase his three-point shots. Terrific accuracy here.
Durant, no good. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Kennard with the ball. He's got 6. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Back to Jones. Clock at 6. His three-pointer's off the mark. Suns leading by 15. KD on the wing. Okogie, the pass to Booker. With the fadeaway. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Oh, not a good look there, guys. No one near him, and he still clangs one off the rim.
Shot's good by Kennard.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Outside for KD, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And here are the Suns now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Booker outside. High post, KD. Paul looking around, drives to the hoop. No good from Booker. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Adams with the screen on Paul. Nailed from three-point land. Kennard's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight. They're close to taking the lead.
First trip to the line for him here.
I love the effort level Chris Paul delivers day in and day out. He's been doing this for a while now, but he hasn't slowed down, not a bit.
Adams with the screen on Booker. Kennard for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Durant, and KD throws it down.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Over to the left wing. Fires from deep. Stolen by Durant. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul's running. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the length of Durant, he's more than capable of attacking the rim and either scoring or drawing the foul.
And he sinks the second. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Kennard. Pulls it up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Suns leading by 12. Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Outside, KD. And finished off by KD.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Morant outside. Jackson finds Morant. Shot clock at 6. It's the rebound. In the corner, it's Bane. There's the drive. Banked in off the glass. Bane's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Grizzlies. Here's Okogie, guarded by Bane. Okogie misses. The Grizzlies trail by 12. It's Morant with the drive. And they'll get another chance. Jackson kicks to Bane. Back to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
What you know you love about Jaren Jackson is the length, the instincts. He has a natural feel for the game.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. That they're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Phoenix, no good that time either. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Down by 12. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's KD. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And look at that.
Nice. Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
The shot's good from Paul.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Brooks up on top, defended by Paul. Morant outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Outside for KD. Pass to Okogie. Shot clock at 5. Here's Paul. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. On the wing, Bane. Wide open look. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Look at Desmond. Exclamation point on the fast break.
And Adams sends it back. Brooks left side. In the corner, it's Bane. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. Morant outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now just a 4-point Phoenix lead.
Tremendous effort from Ja Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
the inbound. And hold on!
You gotta buckle up on that one. Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy. That's what he does. Put the ball in KD's hands, and he'll deliver.
Morant left side. Outside Jackson. In the corner, it's Bain. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. .56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson, a screen on Booker. And a wide open look for Bain. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just one.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
And Booker kicks to Paul. And there's the feed to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Booker. Second shot opportunity. And it's Ayton missing. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Rebound by the Suns. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. With 3, Booker, and Desmond Bain pulls it down. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
There's Morant, and an intentional foul right there. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the stripe, John Morant isn't flawless, but he does seem to thrive under pressure. He was definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
And here's a timeout for Monty Williams. And it's the Suns with the ball. Kicks it out to Paul. Ayton at the elbow. It's in!
He is a great kid. I'd love to see this from Ayton, stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
I smack clowns with mad style.
down their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Here's Leonard. Brooks with the rebound. Kennard against George. Tries it from the top of the key. Nice shot by Kennard.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Up and over Brooks. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Kicks it out to Kennard. About a minute played here so far in the first. Back to Morant. Here's the floater. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Kennard. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Back to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Adams. Brooks against Leonard. And the shot goes.
Well, once he's in the painted area, you can see the level of aggression goes up for Kawhi Leonard.
Morant against Westbrook. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Now Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Explosive, right? It would be one of the first words that come to mind. Yes, he's a point guard. Yes, he's a big-time athlete.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Jackson, the screen. Here's Kennard. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
What assertive play by Luke Kennard in the painted area doing work.
George passes to Leonard. And here's Zubac. Outside Covington. Zubac with a screen on Jackson. Clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
1:21 left to play in the first quarter. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Morant with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Adams up and in on the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Kennard against George. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers. Highland comes in for Westbrook. The Clippers trail. It's George on the wing, defended by Kennard. Oh, and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
44 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Here's Highland. There's the three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Kennard outside. The three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard for 3. And Morant clears the board. From deep three-point range, he got it. Time, but it would not fall for him. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Grizzlies.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Ja Morant is out there with Luke Kennard, and it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Now here's George. Give him 8. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. It's Covington on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. An easy 2 on the layup.
Since Covington has arrived in the league, he has come such a long way in his overall game. Great interior work there.
Outside for Brooks. Here's Kennard. Drills it from deep. Kennard's got 7.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Covington, a screen on Morant. Highland misses. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Plumlee with it, guarded by Morant. Back to Plumlee from 7 feet. No good on the shot. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
Pass to Morant. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
BA, he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
Morris, he's checked in for the Clippers. Morant, the pass to Brooks. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
Obviously, Luke Kennard, a guy known for his shooting ability. The southpaw, capable of stretching the floor and doing major damage from downtown.
Now here's Kennard. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
Here's Highland, pounded by Morant. Morris for 3. And Morant clears the board. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Kennard outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's a 9-point Memphis lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
To stop the run. And the Clippers miss again. For Memphis, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. 1:10 left to play in the first half. And the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Zubac, he's checked in for Plumlee. Norm Powell comes in for Leonard. Gordon, he's checked in for George. And it's Westbrook in for Highland. Now here's Kennard. 10 points for him. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
I'll tell you, Steven Adams could be a force in the pick and roll. There are not many defenders who want to get in his way when he's the roll man.
Zubac, screen. Gordon outside. From the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Morant. Can't get it to drop. The Clippers go the other way with it. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Gordon. Kennard with the rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he drops it first.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Morris sets a screen. And here's Gordon from the arc. What a play! He drains it at the... So we conclude the first half. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 10. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And get round for the Unlucky.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, it's been quite a game for Luke Kennard.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
On the floor for the Clippers. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. Eric Gordon is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Well, Los Angeles shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Now here's Westbrook. Zubac finds Gordon. Back to Zubac. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And the Grizzlies shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Westbrook. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Bane. The 3. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA.
Bane, no good. On offense, here are the Clippers. Trailing by 10. For 3, Powell. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Gordon, the 7th pick back in 2008 grant. Never quite an all-star, but he's been an impact player at times in his career.
Well, you know, B.A., I mean, he's been a key contributor to some quality teams. And when his shot gets going, you can be in trouble.
Now here's Bane. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Here's Morant. 13 points in the game. A good look from Bane. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Bane's gotten his first basket of the night.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And it's the Clippers on the break. Back to Morris. Oh, stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run from deep. Second chance shot. And it's Adams missing.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Zubac passes to Morris. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And the basket by Bane.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Westbrook against Morant.
Walking foul call. Stephen Adams. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Covington's checked in for Morris. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Powell. George, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Mann in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Mann. And he converts the layup.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Pass to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on George. George against Bane. Jackson with a screen on George. Back to Jackson. And stolen by Covington. Driving in. And And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Ja Morant picks one up.
Well, such a good job probing to the interior on the drive. Robert Covington gets to the foul line.
The Clippers making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. Now here's Bane, guarded closely. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Outside Covington. Here's Leonard. And the basket is good. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's Morant.
Oh, wow. Incredible. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Well, Paul George, so dangerous from beyond the arc. You better get a hand up and contest.
Now here's Morant. He's closely guarded. Jackson, the pass to Morant, and it's going to be a 3-second call. It's good if it goes. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Kennard in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here's Bane. Kennard left side. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
George with it. Outside Covington. Fires for 3. Goes back up. Kicks it to George. And the jam by George.
Well, Paul George, simply stated, is playing at a high level, getting to his spots and riding this wave of scoring.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Morant, the pass to Adams. And there it is for him.
Adams is used to scoring through contact. Make no mistake, he'll show you some strength every now and again.
Pass to George. Plumlee a screen. George, and that's good. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Kennard. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Okay, Luke Kennard, we see you rocking the rim. My goodness, a little bounce.
Pass to Man. Back to George. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Leonard against Bane. And the basket by Leonard.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity.
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Shakes him. And that one's good, man.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Outside Bain, inside, Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. For three, George. That shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay. Well, Kawhi Leonard has been in so many big-time situations. How confident is he right there? You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Pulls up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out. Memphis leading. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Covington, a screen on Morant. Here's Mann. The three, Covington. He's off on that one.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Kennard finds Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Back to Jackson. Outside for Morant. Pass to Bain. Kennard with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Picked it out of midair. Here's Mann. Poke loose. So it's the Grizzlies now. They've got a 9-point lead. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Out to Covington. Fires from deep. Adams grabs the miss. Here's Kennard. The rebound by Mann.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest.
Clowns with mad style.